Hey guys, it's Kelly with Garden Whisperer. If you're unfamiliar with what I do, I design flower beds and garden beds for homeowners where they can either install it themselves or they can hire a landscaper of their choosing to install it for them according to the design plans. So today's video, I am finally transplanting my daffodils in between the rocks here, as I was stating I was going to do in my other video on this garden bed. Now, I have not started planting the daffodils around those rocks just yet. But today I was actually, let me show you over here, I was transplanting more ajuga. It's never ending. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them. So this was the third plant of the ajuga. And that's going to take forever to transplant because I'm still transplanting this one. As you can see, all the dug up soil. And it's just taken forever because there's just tons of these little shoots. And I'm exhausted, I'm out of breath because I've been digging a rock up around the big rocks for the daffodils. And a lot of the daffodils are in the ground here. So I keep trying to dig them up and find them. And I know there's a couple over here with all the weeds. And then there's another couple over here. As you can see, some of the foliage is still here on this one. But there's like a good, I don't know, 4 or 5 here. But they naturalize so fast. So I can guarantee I won't I won't be getting up all of them this year. I know they're going to pop up next year, and there's more, as you can see, under here, because all this is daffodil foliage. So there's a ton under there. I've been digging up the ones here, digging up the ajuga, and I'll show you what I did with this ajuga plant, this one that was only maybe from here to maybe there up to the rocks, and I've been digging that out, and I'll show you all of what it has filled in. It's insane. So basically, you can see these are starting to grow in. So it's all of these that came from that one, and then all of these, and all of these, and all of these, and all of these. It just keeps going, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and it finally stops there. So is that crazy or what? And I even threw some out because I was like, I don't even know where to put them. And so, I mean, as you can see, it's going from all the way there and all the way up to there. I'm going around the ferns, so I'm going to be doing more that's going to go in there and all around the ferns as far as I can go. And to be honest with you, I think the third one, I don't even know where I'm going to put that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So it may not get transplanted this year. It probably won't because it's just taken forever because, like I said, each little shoot is a plant. I mean, they're easy to transplant. There's just so many of them. So anyway, so going back to the daffodils. So as you can see, that's some of the rock that just came out of the hole. And they're little ones. They're called Pennsylvania potatoes. And yeah, it's just literally so difficult to pull it up. But anyway, so as you can see, let's see, I don't even know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 5, 6, 20. So there's about 27 bulbs there. And as you can see, this one still has a little green. So I'm leaving that out of the ground because the daffodils, the foliage needs sun for it to be able to produce blooms for the next year. So you want to plant them about 6 to 8 inches down. These are about 8 inches. And, oh, look at Mr. Froggy. Hey, little guy. Come on. That's a cricket frog. Look at him. It's so cute. Oh, my goodness. He fell in the hole. Anyway, so I put some fertilizer in here. Look, bees going after the Russian sage. But anyway, so I put some fertilizer in here, 10, 10, 10. And when you're planting them, you just want to make sure the roots are face down, and this is where the flower or the foliage and the flowers come out of. So you want to make sure that's up like that. And here's the funny thing, when I was pulling them up, I damaged a few of the bulbs. You can see they're kind of cut in half, but it still has roots. So what I'm going to do, they are pretty tough, so I'm going to see if it comes back. And if it doesn't, it'll just die off and rot and be on its way. So I'm going to leave that in there. There's a couple of them. I think there's like 2 of them, or maybe, yeah, there's about 2 of them that, or no, 3 of them. That one's got it's cut on the side too. But so there's about 3 of them that are kind of damaged. But like I said, they naturalize so fast and so easy that I'm not even worried about it, because the ones that are in here will just reproduce. So I put like 27 here around the rock, and then the muscari is going to come in the fall, like August or September. I'm going to plant some here. They're like tiny or shorter, and they're blue. The daffodils are a yellow color, and I planted some daffodils here in the ground here already. I think there's like 6 of them, and then I'm going to dig this area up and put more. So, oh my goodness. And I have my little knee mat because the rocks will kill your knees. But, so yes, so I'm going to put some daffodils around there, and there's some right here, and then these over here up until, yeah, about there. So I'm debating if I'm going to put, because they're actually pretty tall, these daffodils. They get, even being 8 inches down, their foliage gets a good, like, I'd say 2 feet or more high. So I'm debating if I want to put them in front of the rock, or I just want to do the muscari. Maybe I'll do like one, like off center kind of, and then do the muscari throughout and see how that looks. And if I absolutely hate it, then I can always dig it up and move it. But the funniest thing, just before, there was a little hole here in the mulch. The worms are, I've never seen anything like it. The worms are crazy. So there was a worm, he was popping his head out of the soil as I was in here digging stuff up, and I don't know where the hole went. But as soon as I touched him, he literally went right back into the hole. But I've seen them, if you've ever seen them, and when they're really big, they literally just come flying straight up out of the soil, and it's the freakiest thing I've ever seen. It really is. It's like almost gross, because they're just so, you know how they're like slithery and slimy. But I mean, I always save them if they, you know, get out of the soil, or I dig them up. I always put them in another part of the garden bed because they're very good for your soil. They help to break down organic matter, which helps feed your plants, and all that, along with the microbes. So all good stuff. So the more worms you have in your soil, the better. Plus they actually aerate your soil because they dig little tunnels underground. So but yeah, so that was it. So that's it. I just wanted to show you really quick. So that's how I'm going to plant these. And then, oh, hi, Mums. Always here every single day. Are you looking for bananas and carrots? Look at you. You are yours. I throw them in the driveway and she eats. There's nothing there, honey. There's nothing there. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. What are you doing, pretty girl? What are you doing? I know, I'm sorry, I don't have any right now. I'm working outside. All right, you go on your way. Where's babies? Do you have babies? I know there's a couple of you that have babies. See, she goes right past my fir tree, which I love. She's on a mission. I don't know where she's going. She won't touch my ajuga, though. You'll see. She'll go right past it. Go right into the woods. Good. See, she's avoiding my flower beds. That is what I like to see. Okay, so anyway. So that's where I'm going to plant the daffodil bulbs. And on this side, and then I planted a few right here, and I'm going to go up around this area, and then I may plant like 1 or 2 off to the side, kind of break it up, and or maybe towards like in the middle there. And then when I get the muscari, I'll put them down in there and put some over here, kind of so they're intermingling with each other. But the blue and the yellow should look really pretty together. So anyway, so that's the start of the daffodil transplantation for the rocks here. And then maybe during the week, in the afternoon sometime, I will start the next batch. But I've just got to keep digging them up because they're everywhere over on the side of the deck there. And it's just a matter of finding all of them. So now I know I have a ton more than those. So anyway, so that's it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to show you how I'm transplanting the daffodils. And next spring, I'll take a video and you can see how they're popping up and how they look. and whether or not I like it and if I want to move it. Oh, and I may put some mascara in front here too. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe some more ajuga. But I'm not going to do anything really in front until the driveway is redone. So that's another project. Alright guys, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in hiring my design services, you can reach me at www.the-garden-whisperer.com. Until next time, until next time, guys, happy gardening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.